learn painting theoretically. You have to have the experience of mixing the colors. As if I tell you thousands of times how to make a color, until you make it yourself, you won't understand anything from what I'm saying. Okay, so we know that we have the three basic colors, that is red, blue, and yellow, and we have the complementary or opposite colors. That means, as is the circle, we have the yellow, the other two colors is the red and the blue. So the opposite color of yellow is purple, because red and blue makes the purple. Okay, well, you understand that? Mm-hmm. No, okay, I'll show you the picture. The basic colors are three. Okay, it's the yellow, the blue, and the red. Okay, so when we talk about complementary and opposite colors, we call them complementary because they complete the circle. That means red and yellow, they create purple. So the opposite of yellow is purple. The opposite of blue is orange, because the yellow and red complete the circle. Okay, so all the colors, they come out from these basic colors. So what actually are the colors? The colors are minerals or chemicals that they are mixed with other ingredients to create the color. So we have the oil-based colors and the water-based colors. During the sessions that we have on the 10-day and the 7-day workshop, we analyze deeply all these things. But now I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how to use the colors. So colors, when we talk about the color and we talk about a hue, we talk about if something is bluish, or for example, if it is greenish, if it is orangey red, we say an orangey red. We are talking about a hue. When we say a purplish red, we talk about the hue. When we talk about the brightness, we talk about the value and the tone of the color. Bright red, that means that is a very light red. Okay, almost, let's say, a very light red could be a peachy red. You understand? Mm-hmm. So bright, so pale. So these are the characteristics of the color. So when we talk actually about the color, we talk about the relationship of the colors. So colors, they have a value because they are compared in between them. That means we have the cold colors and the warm colors. So we might have, let's say, two purples. So one might be a reddish purple that might be more warm, and then we might have a bluish purple that might be more cold. This is a result of comparison. Okay, so colors, they change their values when they are compared. So actually, when we talk about a color, we don't talk about a color as a unique, separated thing from all the surroundings. We talk about the color because it is compared. Even if we talk about, let's see these two reds, that they are on the rail just behind there, or the rails here, we can see one color that is red, another color that is red. But this is colder and this is warmer. This has blue inside. So again, we have a warm color, which one turns out warmer and another turns out colder. The same in this range, so you will understand that only if we compare things, we arrive in a conclusion about what to put in. That means that colors are generally things in art. They are like life, how they are in our life. So we all have experienced, for example, a polite person and a rude person. So then if we have experienced both, then we know what we prefer, the rudeness or the politeness. We have the good and the bad. We have the salty and the unsalted. So we have tasted and we can compare and we can say we like this or we prefer that. So it's exactly the same in colors. One hue might be warmer and another hue might be colder, and we might talk about the same green, approximately the same green. So whenever you put a color, that means that you can't go and work on your painting just only putting some color in the middle of a white, or unless you put the color that is next to your color. Understand? For example, if I go to make a bright yellow, let's say the soil, let's say the sun, I can't have a bright color put on a white canvas because white is always going to be brighter. What I need is to create a dark color next to my bright one, so my bright color will turn bright. Not because I'm going to put more brightness into it, but because the surroundings are going to be darker. So when you're not satisfied from a color, don't try to make this color better. Try to take care of the surroundings. Okay, so this is very, very basic to understand that only if you compare things you can arrive in a result. Okay, so do you have any questions? Would you like to ask me something?